Yes, I have a confession to make, darlings. You are looking at a recovering perfectionist. Welcome to my channel. I am Sister's Mama. Thank you for joining me yet again on this beautiful afternoon. Yes, it is a confession that I have to make. When you think you have overcome something and you feel like, oh yes, I've nailed that and I'm good with that, I don't have to deal with that anymore, and then you get to go through a test, something happens. It's like, this life, how it is. We go through this school of life, you're working with God, you're going through something. Honey, you're going to have a test because you got to write an exam. When you go to school, you study, and your teacher is going to give you a test, right? That's how it is with God. As a person, I set this high standard. I always say, like, I am my own worst enemy because I have this high standard that I set for myself, and then when I'm able to get to that, I beat myself up to the last limit. It used to be really bad years ago until I had to, like, was like, Lord, I cannot do this. Just because of trying to be perfect, I held back on a lot of things, not allowing God work through me or do what He wanted to do. That's not a good place to be. So even though I'm laughing about it right now, back then it was just, oh well, that was just how it was. Today, fast forward to now, thinking, oh yeah, I've dealt with that, I've overcome that, I'm good now. I don't, I'm able to not beat myself up until something happened 2 weeks ago. I had to make a video, the video I posted 2 weeks ago that was talking about the obstacle video. You can check it up on the link up there. And I first did a video and I had my husband watch it with me to see, and also my husband was just kind of like, I'm always welcoming to his opinions, just like I ask you guys, I would like to hear from you because I want to do better. I'm just kind of trying to keep working at this to perfect this skill. So I did this video and I asked my husband to, like, okay, what do you think? I wanted to hear his thoughts, and he gave me really positive critique, and I went on back. I said, you know what, I gotta make this right. Going by what he told me, to me, even though I was angry at the time, but I you know how it is when your closest one give you a critique, you wanna, like, oh no. So anyhow, I took that and I decided to redo the video. I wrote my thought down. I was like, okay, I have this thought in my head. I know what I want to say. But then when I get it from the camera, it's like, poof, right off there. So I wrote this thought down and I went ahead to get a teleprompter and all whatnot. I got a free teleprompter on Google, and I put my thought there. I said, okay, this is going to help me kind of stay focused and not just go on, off and on, into my storytelling, because I like to do that like I'm doing right now. So I did all that recording. I did like about, I want to say like 8 or 10 takes. I'm not kidding. So the final one, I said, okay, this is it. This is what I want. Like, it's still okay. But my husband comes back and he's like, this is not you, Rachel. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, this is not you. It's just too, how you do your thing. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it's close to me, So he's like, no. When I kind of um when I gave you a feedback, I wasn't asking you to take your personality out of the video. I just wanted you to do this and do that. And I said, okay, fine. So I said, I'll do it again, you know. So the next day I got all ready, trying to make the video again. All of a sudden, everything just kind of went off my head. Like, I tried the first take, and the second, I got upset. I'm like, you know what, I'm done. Post that last one. I said the final one that I said to post to update and post, we'll just post that. It's fine. Like, I was really upset. And I got up. Like, that almost messed up my whole day. And I started to ask myself, what is wrong with you? I thought you were over all this being perfect already. So that kind of just brought that back to me, that okay, we still got some work to do here, child. You're not exactly out of this yet. That's kind of why I say, when you think you overcome a habit, and then you find yourself like, oh wow, I'm not exactly over that again. I just want to share with you today that some of the things that has helped me overcome my perfectionism. One, just realizing that God does not need me to be perfect, but to be available. Kind of when I realized that, it kind of took out a huge load off my shoulders. God does not need you to be perfect. God needs you to be available. God just needs your heart. Needs to know that when He tells you do this, go do that. You are ready to go do that, no matter how kind of weird it seems. So just realizing that, like, see, I know that. you know so another thing again, another point again, is just to trust God and focus on one thing at a time. And then be thankful when you have little achievement. It doesn't have to be like a huge success. When you have that little achievement, you do a little thing for one day, just look back and be like, be thankful. So that has really helped me a lot, just focusing on one thing at a time and not overworking myself. And also just knowing my strength, knowing what I can do, knowing my strength. That is very important. I'm not trying to be like anybody else or do whatever anybody is doing. Just knowing your strength and focusing on how to build more on that strength. Trying to be perfect stems from being self-centered. Yes, me trying to be perfect is from me being focusing on myself. Self-centered in the sense that I'm worried about, okay, what this person or what people think, or worried about how I'm going to present to people. That's self-centeredness. But if you take yourself out of the picture and know that, what, Lord, it's not about me, it's about you. This is why I love this. My favorite prayer to always pray is, Lord, let me be dead to self and alive in you. Because knowing that when I focus on myself, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'll keep chipping and until, like, trying to make things perfect, and you end up not doing nothing. Trying to be perfect comes from that self-centeredness. I constantly go to God, kill Rachel and bring yourself out in Rachel. That's kind of a good prayer to pray, right? It's scary, but sometimes it's needed. So at this point, I'm learning that it is not about me. Like I said, it's not about me, but it's all about God and the lives that He wants to touch through me, the lives that He wants to bless through me. So just allowing Him walk through me and walk through my flaws, walk through my imperfection. Because no matter how I try, I'm never gonna be perfect. Let's face it. Like my pastor would always say that we're not perfect Christians, but we are Christians who are perfectly forgiven. So once you understand that you're perfectly forgiven, yeah, I kind of learned that today, that those points I just gave you, those helped me in the past, and I'm going to go back to those points, and kind of reevaluate myself, because I thought I was over that feeling of trying to be perfect already. I clearly am not over that. So I hope you got something out of this today, and you there trying to be perfect. Can I say to you, God is not looking for perfect. He's looking for availability. Are you available? Have a blessed one. And please do wait to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, leave a comment. Hey, be sure to hit the notification button so you'll be the first person to know when I post a video. Thank you, and to my subscribers already, thank you so much for your support. I love you. God bless you. Bye.